Great rising. Good afternoon. Good evening. Trazana Staples here. My mom gave me this unicorn. I don't know if you can see it. Because I love magical things. The unicorn. So I put it on my Motivite. Anyway, before I begin my talk for this week, we have some great things coming up. And two blessed promotions will be sponsoring a fundraiser for Trazana A Staples Alternative Stroke Recovery Fund. We still need to get our 501c3 and we need some equipment and stuff like that. And then we can start collecting funds to help other stroke survivors. So, information on that coming soon. But look forward to that being posted. I'm not sure when it's going to start, but I will keep you posted. And then look out for the information about the fundraiser. They got some great things that they have donated. So I'm excited. And I thank my friend Lisa, who is too blessed promotions creator. Lisa Newton. I'm sorry, my brain. And I can explain why my brain is so on a delay, more so today than any time. My aphasia is kicking for real. And so if you're watching this video, this has been previously recorded. it's recording on Friday night because I had a colonoscopy yesterday and I prepared myself. So I've been detoxing for about 3 weeks before the colonoscopy. And of course, the night before, they have you drink all this water and laxative and Ducalex or whatever. Mind you, by the time I had to do it, all my shit was already flushed out anyway. Which reminds me of my talk. So, when I had my stroke, I was totally 100% naturopathic. Since I had my stroke, I have learned that naturopathic medicines and remedies can coincide with modern medicine. And modern medicine, Western medicine, in my opinion, is good for diagnosis. So I had my stroke at the age of 50. And when my doctor suggested I have a colonoscopy, I just had a stroke. I wasn't trying to have anything up my behind, up my rectum. So I'm 54. I held it off for 4 years. So I went ahead and took the plunge. And it was funny because the nurse said after the procedure was over, because they have you drink all the solution and stuff, laxative solution the night before, you fast or whatever, and everything on the list to me was not healthy at all. So I just drank water all day besides the drinking the laxative and taking the laxative. And I was just ready to get it over with. So they did sedate me, had me in a twilight sleep, but since I didn't have any sleep the night before, it wasn't nothing for me to go to sleep. So the nurse told me afterward that before I drifted off to sleep from the anesthesia, I said the ancestors are watching you guys and are with you to make sure nothing happens. And then she said, I started laughing and went to sleep. So, of course, when I woke up, I didn't feel like I had been asleep. It felt like it happened. I missed it, you know? But anyway, I had the thought about the colon. And as you know, I take Tai Chi, and I looked into Chinese medicine. And according to my biology books, my anatomy books, we have one brain in our head, the upper. We have two eyes, two nostrils, one nasal path, one mouth, two ears, two shoulders, two arms, two hands, two legs, 2 feet, 2 pairs of toes, 2 lungs, uh, 2 kidneys. So you can probably live without, and of course, not probably, you can live without an eye, out one nostril. You can live without one ear. You can live without 2 hands, and it goes on and on. And sometimes some people live without the use of either. But you can't live without your brain. You can't live without your heart. And there's a reason I believe the Creator made us like that. But in Chinese medicine, the lungs and the intestines is the yin in Chinese medicine. And the yang is the large intestine. So it's important that you eat right, and especially in the winter months. Because I know it's cold, especially if you live in a colder climate, to get outside, to exercise, to work out. You tend to eat more processed foods, junk foods, because you're at home. But it's important to stay hydrated. It's important to eat a lot of citrus fruits, grapefruit, oranges, apples, season. I believe in eating based upon the season, and eating uh, sustainably based upon your region, even if the region is a couple states away. Um, but that's what I believe. That's what keeps me going. But there are things that affect the lungs will also affect the large intestines. And the large intestines, everything you eat and drink goes through it. And then sometimes you get pockets called diverticulitis that holds the fecal matter sometimes that don't pass through. So it's important to cleanse and detox periodically. And if you can't afford it, get a colonic to wash that out. And the reason I say that is because I realized after my a colonoscopy, and I came home and I started reading more about the colon, sometimes I have a lower back problem. And I'm thinking it's because of my stretching or something. But I'm thinking that maybe I had pockets in my uh, intestines that held on to some shit that caused some of my back problems. And lo and behold, I dug up some of my cleansing books, and yes, and according to what my doctor has said and the information they gave me at the hospital, they supported each other. So it's very important, especially as stroke survivors, where we are just trying to get motivated to get our bodies to work again and do the same things, or at least close to it, that we neglect some of the internal organs, especially uh, the lungs and the colon. And it's very important that they stay cleansed and stay hydrated. I drink a gallon of water a day. And this water, I fill it up. This don't have to buy an expensive bottle for water. I keep filling it up. When I don't use my copper bottle, I do this, especially when I'm at home. And then I eat healthy foods as much as possible. And don't get me wrong, I have my issues with potato chips, but I'm so happy. I haven't had a potato chip in probably a month, and I don't even miss it. So it's better. It's and with your colon being cleansed, and it holds in mucus sometimes, just like your lungs. Especially we're in the cold and flu season, it's important to keep your lungs clear. When you have a virus or a cold or something, a flu or whatever, it's important that you keep your lungs clear. Hydrate. Leave the processed foods alone, the cheese, the dairy, things of that nature. Because mucus is nothing but inflammation in the body. And as a stroke survivor, when it gets cold, when it rains, it's hard to move. And it's hard to move because of the inflammation. So, the way I defeat the inflammation, I eat a lot of garlic. Garlic, ginger, lemon balm, what other types of herbs that I take every day, either in a tea or either in my smoothie. So I hope that helps someone. For those who are independent, those who can make a decision of what you want to eat, try something new at least one day. Try it one day. Try a incorporating something healthy into your daily diet, and you can start with one day. So I hope that helps someone. Um, and then if you have to get a go get a colonoscopy, because I believe that, again, natural medicine and modern medicine can coincide, especially from diagnosis. And the fact that I know exactly what's happening within me, I already knew it metaphysically, and because I'm more in tune with myself and my body now more so than ever, because I don't want to have another stroke. So anytime I feel something different or weird, if I trust myself first of all, and then if I have to, I will ask my doctor to schedule, a diagnostic. So I hope that helps. And again, I'm still loopy from the anesthesia. So I hope that helps somebody. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Love your body. Tell whatever side, your whole body, that you love it. And feed it healthy foods. Drink plenty of water. Leave the sodas and the junk food alone. You know, everything in moderation. And I hope that helps. Have an awesome, awesome week. Again, my name is Trazana Staples, and I had a stroke. I am a stroke survivor. I am a Phoenix Rising. Until next week. Until next week. I'm still loopy. Until next week, peace, love, and light.